is Andy Wilson, who is a Show Me Institute resident fellow. Good morning, Andy Wilson.
Good morning, McGraw. How are you?
We're great. Thanks for checking in. We like you. They should take you out of the basement from time to time and cart you out more, because you seem like a very nice man.
Well, thank you.
You have researched Wal-Mart and the rising wages at Wal-Mart. What's going on here?
Well, earlier this year in February, Wal-Mart announced that it was going to raise its internal minimum wage for entry-level workers to $9 an hour in April of this year. It did that, and it's going to have a further increase to $10 an hour in the beginning of 2016.
And this was for all Walmarts all across the country?
Exactly.
Okay.
And it affects about 500,000 workers, about 38% of their workforce, and so it's a large number of workers.
And so what happened?
Well, just a couple weeks ago, Walmart announced their third quarter earnings, and they gave an outlook for the year to come. Their third quarter earnings were down by about 9%, and they'll be down 10% for the year. Their net sales for the year, and their year ends at the end of January 2016, will be down slightly and will be static for the year to come. And so, looked at in perspective, and Walmart's a company that I've known for some time. I did the first national story for Walmart back in 1979 when I was working for Business Week. But their earnings will be down to the lowest level that they've been in more than a decade. Think about that.
And so you're saying this is a correlation between the rising hourly wage and their profits?
It's not just me that's saying that. Walmart itself admits that. They say their CEO, Doug McKinnon, said that it was by far the biggest driver in reducing their earnings. But if you listen to Walmart's critics, their left-wing critics, who of course hailed this increase in wages for the lowest paid, they will tell you, well, no big deal. Walmart is still making a profit, and if a company is making any profit at all, well, then of course it can afford to pay its workers more. Now, do you believe that that's true?
Well, but hold on a second. This wasn't forced upon Walmart. This was their choice.
No, I'm not quite sure that's true. They were under severe pressure from left-wing critics. They were facing strikes at a number of stores. There's been a national campaign afoot to force Walmart's, McDonald's, and other big employers to raise their wages. And Walmart is susceptible to political pressure, as other large companies are as well. But Walmart is the largest employer in the United States.
But Walmart also gets massive tax benefits from tips and everything else. And so
true.
And so Walmart's crying poor mouth on one hand, and yet sticking it to the taxpayer on the other hand.
That's true, but it is also because it gets this TIF money. It's acutely aware of trying to gather political support wherever it can in state houses and in Washington, D.C., and indeed in municipalities, as you know.
Yeah.
And so Walmart is a political animal. And my contention would be that it raised these wages as a political expediency, as a form of protection, if you will.
Alan Wilson with us, Show Me Institute resident fellow.
Andrew Wilson.
Andrew, I'm sorry. What about the argument that you said 500,000 workers? Did you say got this?
Yes. Their total U.S. workforce is 1.4 million.
So 500,000 workers got a raise. Don't 500,000 of those workers usually shop at Walmart? So don't they have more money to shop at Walmart, so the money's going right back into the till?
Well, it's also money taken away from other workers at Walmart who are making slightly more. It's been a controversial move inside the company because the workers who are getting $11 or $12 an hour got smaller increases because of the increases that went to the incoming people.
Yeah, but again, no government entity forced Walmart to do this.
Technically, no. But as I say, they were responding to political pressure.
Maybe we can get Stan Kroenke to react to political pressure and build his own stadium here in St. Louis.
Well, that would be very nice. Good.
Andy,
I'd say doubtful, however.
Andy Wilson, Show Me Institute resident fellow. Andy, thanks for coming in. Happy Thanksgiving.
Okay, you too. Thanks very much.
7:25 here, Big 550 KTR.